Hello you guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I got on my blessed shirt today. I'm claiming my day today, and I gotta do better with planning. That's one of my biggest things that I know I gotta do. I'm trying to get comfortable coming on here doing these type of videos versus the vlog style, because I feel like there is so much that I want to say. So I had to remind myself. So I went in there in my closet, because I buy a lot of little things from time to time, and I got my little planner, and look at what it says, y'all. Look like it want to tear. Look at what it says. I got this. So when you wake up in the morning, that should be your attitude. I got this, because you do. You have it. So I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna look over what I got, and we're gonna go from there. I don't have long with you guys, but I'm going to speak to you in the little time that I do have before I have to clock in for work. And we're gonna start the video. I feel like there's so much inside of me that I want to say, but I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on anybody's toes or like speaking off emotions, you know, because a lot of times when we do that, we tend to overhandle a situation. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm gonna start getting these shirts, and I got it from Temu, by the way, and wearing these shirts, because when I look in the mirror, I'm reminded you're blessed, and I am blessed. I have been through so much in my life, and I feel like instead of complaining, I'm gonna turn it around to work for the better of my good. So the title that I'm going to choose today I'm probably going to go ahead and do my drawing closer to God, convictions, and living intentionally. I chose this because, as I tell you guys in most of my videos, I'm on my spiritual journey right now. I am digging deep down inside of me, trying to rid all of my ways of the world. And what I mean by that is I'm just trying to cleanse everything that's in me that is not of God. So like the hate that I carry, I think that's my toddler. That is him. Hey! So the hate that I carry, the unforgiveness that I carry, all of that, I have so much in my heart. And I just walk around and act like, you know, I'm happy, I'm okay. When deep down inside, when I stumble across certain situations, I'm reminded, feelings start back to arise. And that's in that moment I'm reminded, girl, you have not forgiven anybody. You have not. Because no way you just thought of a situation or thought of a person, and now you right back feeling like you was feeling. So, like you was feeling initially when they hurt you. So, I got a lot of deep cleansing to do. I do. And I do try to make my time with God. Like, when you have children, it's so hard to find that time because you're always busy. It's just, it could be so chaotic. And normally when I get into my word, my youngest child starts to act out. And I just feel like it's crazy how every time I try to get in my word, my youngest won't do that. So, what I'm going to do is kind of like try to learn how to talk with God in all the little downtime that I have. So like when I'm driving to get the kids from school, I'm talking to God. If I'm not talking to God, I'm worshiping him. I'm listening to music. I'm cleansing myself. One day while I was taking calls, I was just listening to educational videos throughout my day, and I felt so relieved. Like I felt something just And something came to me and it said layers. And I was like, layers. There is so many layers to me. There are so many layers and walls and barriers that I have to break down to find my inner peace and to find my purpose. And in that moment, it don't feel good. But when you walk away from it and you able to look back, you like, you know what? I didn't go through this in vain. It's a purpose, because one day I'm going to be able to tell my testimony to deliver other people that are going through that out of that place. Because let me tell you, when you're going through a storm, you feel like nobody is there. Sometimes you don't even feel like God is there. You don't feel like, you just get, a lot of people that's not strong-minded will give in. So you have to definitely break yourself down and ask yourself, what are the things that I need to work on? What are the things that are in my heart that I'm carrying that's a burden on me, that's causing me not to be able to move forward in life? Because sometimes we go through situations that knock us so far down that we get stuck in that storm. But we have to weather the storm, and we have to realize that it's a bigger purpose to what we went through. It's a reason why we went through this. It's a reason why God didn't show up when we thought he needed to. He was there the whole time, but just because he didn't do something that you wanted him to do in that moment does not mean he's not there, you know? So it's like, I feel like it's so many young women and young girls that I can reach out to and share my story. It's just so much that I can talk about. And I think I'm going to start here on this channel. Like, I don't know why I feel so nervous to get on here and just be my authentic self. But a lot of times when we're surrounded by things, situations, we don't always be the person that God has called us to be. Sometimes we battle with it. We know what's inside, and we know what we're capable of doing and who we're capable of being. But it's always a little ounce of fear that causes you not to step out there on your faith. Now, I'm one of those people, I can preach and pour into people, and in the message I always saw myself saying, you talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself. So I have to remind myself, the same way you feeding and pouring into people, you need to take your own advice as well, because you can't be out here saying you're a motivational speaker and you speaking that inspiration and you still battling with the same things you trying to deliver other people from. Like, you really got to cleanse yourself. I feel like when you declutter your mind, and in that you start to have a change of mind, it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to get tired of doing the same thing you've been doing all the years prior to where you are in that moment. You're going to get tired, and that's enough to push you to want to change your mindset so that your outcome will be different from the past generations of your family, you know, or different from, you know, just, yeah, different from the past generations of your family and how you've seen people. Like today, I was speaking life over myself, and I was saying, I plead the blood of Jesus, Lord, over my life. I destroy any demonic diary that has been placed on my life, Lord. Lord, I declare and decree that I will walk away from the spirit of anxiety, the spirit of depression, the spirit of fear, the spirit of a poverty mindset. Stop telling myself I'm broke, Lord, and tell myself I can do that. Not, oh, I'm too broke, I don't have the money. I have to stand up and I have to act and walk as if I already got what I'm asking God for. I have to believe him for what I'm asking him for. I have to act as if he has already given it to me. Because when you do that, that changes a whole lot about a situation. And I am in the era where if I feel led to speak to somebody or deliver a message to somebody, I will. But I'm not forceful with it, you know, because it should be gentle, you know. So I was just in that car, and I knew God was with me and within me, because the things I was saying, I don't even remember. But I know I was speaking life over myself. I was like, Lord, I'm down, but I know that one day I'll be up. I know that where I am right now, I won't always be here, Lord. I know that it doesn't feel good, but one day, Lord, I'm going to look back and I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to be appreciative that you allowed me to go through the things that you allowed me to go through, Lord. And I was just shouting, and I was not even like yelling. I was just in the spirit. I felt like I was standing up against everything that was sent on assignment to destroy me. I was standing up, and I was like, Lord, I want to be delivered from the spirit of fear, Lord, because I feel like that spirit there is so so heavy on me, and that is the spirit that is keeping me in chains and bounded up and making me not feel that I can do and be all the things that I want to be for myself. But I have to always remind myself too, don't overstep God's agenda for your life. Whatever you do, make sure you ask the Lord to go before you, so that you can make sure that you're stepping into the calling that God has over your life. Make sure that you're not doing something because it's what you want to do. Just make sure that everything you do, you go before the Lord and you ask him for direction, and you ask him to show you what it is that he wants you to do, so that the plan that you have for your life and the plan that God has for you, it can run together, because it should, you know. But some of us has to go through a little more mistakes. Some of us has to go through challenges and failures and stuff like that. But don't let a failure make you feel like you're not going to succeed. The most successful people comes from failures. So I just want to remind y'all today, y'all better speak over y'all life and denounce these spirits, and call these spirits out and speak to them and stand up against them, and let them know that you are bigger than them. You are bigger. I would say, just say, I'm bigger than fear. I'm bigger than anxiety. I'm bigger than depression. I'm bigger than a poverty mindset. I'm bigger than doubt. I'm bigger than my insecurities. You have to talk to that thing and speak to it and let it know that you are coming for it. And once you tackle it down and you pray over it and speak against it, it will flee back into the pits of hell where it came from. Now, I love that about me, because I feel like God has shown me things that has led me to know that he is who he is. He is God. Because you know those situations that you go through and they're like divine, and you like, could nobody do that but God? I've had a lot of those, and those are the ones that I want to get on here and speak on, because even when I speak about it, I get chills. Like, Lord, I don't even understand why you did that or what that was supposed to mean, but I receive it. In the name of Jesus, I receive it. Whatever you allowing to happen right now, Lord, in my life, I know that's not my destination. Where I am right now does not determine where I'm going, Lord, because I can be down today and I can be up tomorrow, Lord. I can be homeless today and I can have a home tomorrow, Lord. I could be suffering today and I can be on top of the world tomorrow, Lord. I'm going to claim that for myself, and I pray that each of you are finding your way closer to God, and whoever your higher power is, I pray that you be delivered from the chains of fear and doubt, and we speak up and stand up against everything that has been sent to destroy us, Lord. I just pray over each and every one that finds my video today. And I hope that you guys like videos like this, because this is what I'm trying to do with my channel. Even if I don't fully go this route with like sitting here and talking to you guys about different things that I'm going through, I would love to show you my life, and I would love to allow you to see how I'm being a parent and how I'm growing in my parenthood, because I feel like it's a lot of us. We need a community. We need somewhere that we can dwell. We need somewhere that we can pray for each other. We need somewhere where we can come together and be a union and stand up against all these different spirits in this world, Lord, that are coming to tear and knock us down, Lord. Even when we're knocked down, we need to know how to get back up. So I just want to say, be blessed, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.